Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day. I will continue with the piling work take off or quantity measurement technique. In this take off technique, especially for this piling work, we need to know firstly about all the detail and the sequential of work for piling work. And then you also need to know the method of statement, the process, how we can construct the piling work. Alright class, for the example, we already discussed in previous video presentations. So these are our pie caps layout plan. So in this take off work, basically we need to start with the take off list. So please make sure that you know about all the construction part for piling work. If we know about the process of piling work, it will ease you in determine what are the work you need to complete in piling work. Okay, so in this take off list, we have several of work need to be done, right? And then we also need to make sure you create your own table for pile cap. So you can easily know how many pie cap for each type of pie cap. Okay, for step number 3, table for piling work measurement. So these are the information that you need to appear in your take off sheet or take off dimension paper. Okay, or dimension paper. So these are what we call as a summary measurement. Okay, the summary of our measurement will import from our take off sheet into this table for piling work. Okay class, we have several columns here. First is the type of pie cap, and then what are the numbers of pie caps, number of pie points. Okay, PT is point. Okay, total number of pie points, penetration depth. Okay, what is the depth of our piling work? Okay, what is the depth from ground floor to the setting depths? Okay, the set depth. And then number of initial pile. This one is the first pile that will driven to the ground. Initial pile, initial pile. And then these are the driven depth. So for our case, the engineers already give to you 14 meter depth. Okay, 14 meter depth for every point. Okay, for every point, 14 meter depth. And then number of pile extension. These are the number 2 piles and the continuous pile until we achieve 14 meter depth. Okay, 14 meter depth. If we are using 6 meter, so we have this one is the initial, and then you need to plus again 6 6 plus 6 is 12. So the balance is 2 meter to achieve our driving depth, 2 meter. So in this case, we only use the shortest pile is 3 meters. So we use the 3 meter long pile. Common height or length of pile is 6 meter. And then we have extension not exceeding, and also we have extension exceeding. EXTN is extension. Extension is the additional pile. Extension is the additional pile to get the achieve driver depth. 14 meter. And then cut off file. Every point we need to do this cut off. For the cut off file, basically we base on the existing points. If we have the total number of pile point for pile cap type 1, P1, 7, so normally it will be the same as the number of pile cap, the total number of pile points, and also the number of cut off or cutting off the piles. How we can indicate or interpret by using this table. So for example, we take this pile cap type 1, P1. So for pile cap type 1, we have the number of pile cap is 7. So where we can indicate this pile cap, please go back to the pile cap layout plan. We have P1 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7. We have 7 pile cap, and immediately for P1, take this one and to indicate the point. Pile cap type 1 equal to 1 point. You have 1 point, and then the existing or the design penetration depth is 14. 14. So it is a standard. Just use the number given, 14 meter. And then the number of initial file is 7. Because class, we have here one number of initial pile. We have one number for extension pile. Initial, extension, and this one is what we call as the extension additional pile. This one. So the additional pile also we name as the extension pile. So for this column class, number of initial pile is 1. So 1 times 7, so we get 7. We get 7. And then for number of extension of pile, we have 2 extension, 2 number. This is not meter class, not in meter, it is in numeric. So this one is number 2. We have 2. 1, 2. And times. The dash symbols for symbols is equal to we multiply. with times, okay, with 7 point here. Okay, we have 2 extension of pile with a 7 point. And then extension not exceeding 3 meter long. So for 3, not exceeding is not, the length or the depth is not exceed, not more than 3 meter. Okay, not more than 3 meter, we have 1 here. So basically, we only need 2 more meter to complete 14 meter depth. Okay. All right. So this one is not exceeding 3 meter here. So for every point of pile, for P1 we have 7 point. All right, and then for the extension that is exceeding 3 meters, we have here. Here is the pile exceeding 3 meter because the pile need to be driven into the ground is 6 meter. So this one is special for this extension number 1. This one is extension number 2 here. Extension 1, 2, extension number 1 here. Okay, so 6 meter. So this one is the extension of pile with the 6 meter long. Okay, for cut off numbers, okay, cut in numbers, it will be the same as, okay, the total pile points. Cool. So please make sure, okay, the cut off number is equal to the total number of pile cap points. So if we look into the pile cap type P2, okay, 24, they will be the same. Cut-off number. P3, 12, we also have a cutting of 12. Okay, 8 for P4, we also have 8. Okay, P5, 5 points. Also indicate 5 cut-off point. Okay, so this table is used for as a summary table, as a summary table, because all of our quantity measurement we need to do it in this dimension paper, dimensional paper, or what we call as the take-off sheet. This paper, basically we need to include all the necessary description, the dimension here, the dimension column here, we have the time sink here, we have the amount, or what we call as the total quantity, what we get after we do the dimension calculation and also the time sink calculation. And also in this example, we again, the author also put some of the principle, according to SMM2, standard method of measurement, version 2. So these are the information. So this information is important to you as the quantity estimator or the taker of.